In today's video, I'll be going over all the things that make a Minecraft city great and how you can add these things into your own personal Minecraft cities. Before we get into the video, however, please consider leaving a like and subscribing since your support really helps the channel grow. It might sound strange, but imperfections can make your cities feel more alive. Things like patched up roads, uneven streets, or messy alleyways add a sense of history and human touch, making your city feel more real and interesting. Just be careful not to overdo it. Too many flaws can make your city look chaotic and unorganized. Public transportation can bring your city to life and make it feel more realistic. Adding buses, trains, or subways creates movement and gives the impression of a connected, busy world. Design stops and stations that fit your city's style and think about routes that make sense. Don't forget small details like schedules, signs, and waiting areas to add depth. But be careful not to overcrowd your city with too many transit lines, as it may make things feel cluttered. Make sure to keep it balanced and purposeful. Height variation is key to making your city realistic and dynamic. Mixing tall skyscrapers with mid-rise buildings and smaller structures creates a natural skyline and keeps things visually interesting. Avoid having all your buildings the same height, as it can make your city look boring or artificial. Add parks, plazas, or open spaces between buildings to break things up and give the city room to breathe. A balanced mix of heights adds character and helps make your city feel more alive. Waterfronts are a great way to add charm and realism to your city. Whether it's a river, lake, or ocean, a well-designed waterfront can become a key feature. Add details like docks, piers, boats, or boardwalks to make the area feel lively. Parks, restaurants, and shops along the water can create a welcoming atmosphere. Be sure to plan transitions between the water and the city, like sloped shorelines or retaining walls, to make it look natural. A thoughtfully designed waterfront can bring your city to life. Street details can make your city feel alive and realistic. Add elements like streetlights, benches, trash cans, and bus stops to bring character to your roads. Sidewalks with crosswalks, bike lanes, and curbs create a sense of functionality. Don't forget small touches like fire hydrants, bushes, and garbage bins for added realism. Including parked cars, street vendors, or scattered signs can make the streets feel busy and lively. These details can make your city feel more interesting and engaging for anyone who's exploring it. Special buildings like bridges and stadiums can add unique character to your city. Bridges not only serve as practical connections between areas, but their design, whether sleek and modern or old and intricate, can become a signature feature of your skyline. Stadiums, on the other hand, can bring energy and excitement to your city, acting as gathering spots for sports and events. These special buildings help define your city's identity, but be careful not to overdo it. Too many can make your city feel cluttered rather than iconic. Greenery is essential for making your city feel vibrant and balanced. Trees, bushes, flower beds, and grass can break up the concrete and add life to your streets and parks. Place trees along sidewalks, in medians, or around buildings for a natural touch. Parks and gardens can serve as relaxing spaces and help divide dense urban areas. Don't forget about small details like potted plants, vines on buildings, or patches of wild grass for extra realism. A good mix of greenery makes your city feel more inviting and alive. Having a story or history behind your city can greatly enhance its depth and make it feel more alive. Think about why certain areas or buildings exist. Maybe the old bridge was once a vital trade route, or the stadium is a symbol of a past sports victory. Adding layers of history like this gives your city personality and makes it feel lived in. Streets, buildings, and even small details can all reflect the city's past, helping to create a rich narrative. Just remember, don't go overboard. Subtle hints at your city's story are often more effective than long explanations. A city with history feels more authentic and immersive. Another great detail is angled roads. Using angled roads instead of straight ones can make your city look more dynamic and realistic. Roads that curve or form diagonal lines can break up the usual grid pattern, adding variety and making the city feel more natural. Angled roads also allow for more creative designs and help you fit buildings in the tighter spaces. Just be careful not to overuse them. Too many angled roads can make the city feel disorganized or confusing. Finally, don't forget about interiors. Adding detailed interiors to your buildings can bring your city to life. Think about how rooms are laid out, what furniture or decorations would fit, and how people might use the space. Even small touches like lights, shelves, or windows can make the interiors feel realistic. A well-designed interior adds depth to your buildings and makes them feel more like real places. Just remember to balance it. Too much detail can overwhelm the space, while too little can make it feel empty or lifeless. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing so don't miss an upload. And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.